You know, a lot of you are women, man. A lot of you are women. I hear this thing, my intuition is never wrong. Then how does your intuition allow you to pick the people who you are not wrong about? Why is your intuition allowing you to choose those men that you are never wrong when it comes to cheating and lying about? I don't understand this. If your intuition is never wrong, how do you end up with the same person that you gotta chase and follow and check and stuff? Why? Because your stuff is off. You don't need intuition to figure out when somebody don't come home, when somebody is always on their phone, when somebody, is out every night, coming home late. You don't need intuition, you need common sense. And what it is, you all don't have intuition, you have common sense. You know what makes a beautiful intuition? Let me tell you what makes the most strongest intuition. The most feminine women have the best intuition. Is the strongest intuition. Let me explain to you why. See, when that feminine energy kicks in, that relax, receiving, observing, discerning, intuitive, feminine energy, when that thing is relaxed, everything comes to her. Knowledge, words, vibrations, everything comes. She's in a receiving mode. And that's why her intuition is usually not wrong. See, a man that's feminine, we are doing, we are assertive, we are giving, we are this, we are that, and therefore we don't have time to receive that downloads. You do. See, the feminine energy receives everything in this universe, and she's aware. A lot of you all are not actually feminine. A lot of you women are just like us. You are always doing, always chasing, always assertive, always doing that, always doing this, going here. You can't relax. You can't be at peace. You can't surrender. You cannot be vulnerable. So therefore, a lot of times your intuition is always off. The problem is that you don't need intuition to see the truth. You need common sense. A man ain't treating you with respect. He don't kiss you no more. He doesn't sleep with you. He don't sleep at home. He always out with his boys. You catch him in some lies 5 days a week. He doesn't provide for you. He doesn't protect you. He doesn't care where you're at. He don't text you in the day. He don't answer your text. You don't need intuition. You need common sense. And some of you keep talking about the intuition. Intuition grows with feminine energy. The more feminine you are, the more you can operate in your feminine energy is the more your intuition. And this is when you meet somebody. So then when you meet a man, right, or a woman, or whoever you meet, what happens? You pick it up instantly. Some of you all don't pick it up because you're not feminine. You're not feminine enough. You're not relaxed enough. What I mean, you're not relaxed enough. You are not operating from that energy. And this is why you're not picking it up. You are only picking up the obvious shit when you are already in the relationship. When you see his behaviors, his actions, his words don't align. My intuition is never wrong. Yes, it is. Because the same intuition, if you had it, it would tell you stay away from that man. If you had that same intuition, it would tell you, leave that man alone. He ain't it. If you had that powerful intuition, it would tell you, nope, don't go that one. See, if you have that intuition just don't only work one way. It works both ways. That means it can tell you when somebody is good. It can tell you where you need to go. It can tell you who you need to go to. It can tell you what's the best thing for you. It can tell you all these things, but it tells you all the people to avoid. Actually, it don't tell you all that. It tells you who cheating and who lying. Is that all your shit does? Is that all your intuition do? Tell you who's cheating? Tell you what he's lying? Is that all that shit does? It doesn't tell you how to be successful. It doesn't tell you what business to try. It doesn't tell you where to go work. It doesn't tell you who to align yourself with. It doesn't tell you when it's going to rain. It doesn't tell you anything about you. It doesn't tell you about your health. Go to the gym, eat right, drink right. It doesn't tell you those stuff. It doesn't tell you those stuff because your shit is not working. It is not intuition. What you are actually picking up is the low vibrational stuff that you are. The lower vibrational stuff that you are is what you pick up. Energy attracts energy. Like energy attracts like energy. And the reason why you can pick up these things is because it's just obvious stuff. Train your intuition by being more relaxed, by trusting yourself, by being more quiet, by being more like you gotta observe, you gotta take in, you gotta relax, you gotta be vulnerable. And when you begin to be in that energy, your stuff will never be wrong. But so far, your stuff is completely off. You your intuition just don't work one way. Why do people see social media and the word is spreading this rumor? A woman's intuition is never wrong, but it doesn't even tell you how to use it, how to understand it, how to recognize your intuition speaking. Some of you are speaking from your trauma. Some of you are thinking, and you are thinking that is your your intuition don't use your thoughts, and it's not your feelings, not those emotional feelings. I mean, intuition is just this subtle. Tell you exactly what to do, where to go, by this subtle push. You can't feel the subtle push because you're always in your head. You always see people who always overthink, their intuition don't work. Because you can think yourself out of your feelings quickly. You can think yourself out of logic. You can think yourself out of the smart decision. You can because what you're thinking, you are resisting, and what you're resisting, it's not flowing. So therefore, it doesn't work. People who overthink is always resisting. And that's why it doesn't work. I'm telling you all, man, your intuition is not what you think it is. Y'all can pick up the most obvious stuff I'm talking about is my intuition. It's not your intuition. It's nonsense. It's trauma you picking up. Your own insecurities, your own thoughts. Come on, man. We got to do better than this. Anyways, that's all I got. My bad.